Your friends are here.
Sorry, Duck was just looking really cute.
Good evening.
Good evening. Happy Sunday evening,
Happy Sunday.
everyone. Little passion fruit drink.
I treat myself. It's Friday. It's Friday for us.
Friday for us. Sunday evening for everyone else.
Not for you.
Watching. Well, if you are watching on Sunday
maybe.
evening or Sunday morning, US, or just any other part of your week. This is looking fresh. This is looking
Fresh.
nice. Fresh dinner.
Fresh dinner. We're going to do pan-fried salmon. So that's kind of the technique I hope to share a little bit of knowledge with you today.
Hopefully.
Some champ mash. Champ mash is like a UK thing. Usually it's full of like butter and cheese and stuff. I'm just gonna do spring onions, a little bit of olive oil, keep it healthy. And then just some zucchini with lots of mint and lemon and olive oil. I'm just gonna blanch the zucchinis in boiling water. And then we'll pan fry some salmon.
Nice. I feel like you used to do pan-fried salmon a lot when we lived in Melbourne. Like that was a weekly staple we used to have. Crispy skin salmon.
It's good stuff.
It is good stuff. I think I even taught myself how to make it at some point when we used to go away.
Travel a lot.
Yeah, it's not too bad to learn. I mean, I did burn it a few times.
Yeah. The burnt stuff's alright.
Oh, it was still tasty. It just smoked out the apartment.
Yeah. I did just close all the doors to the bedrooms.
That's the house will smell like fish. That's all right. Like a good piece of fish.
What are you drinking, Caitlin?
I'm drinking. Well, can you take a guess what grape this is?
It's pretty light.
It's so light.
Bit of pink there.
Yeah.
Is it a Riesling?
It's not a Riesling.
It's not a Riesling.
No. It's not what you're thinking. It's Shiraz.
It doesn't look like any Shiraz I've ever seen.
No, neither. I've never seen a white Shiraz, or I guess a white Shiraz, or like a very light rosé style Shiraz, but this is Shiraz. It was sent to me by someone who watches Back of House, also watches the Andy Cook's channel. Him and his family have a vineyard down in Barossa. He's the winemaker, and yeah, he just wanted me to try. Sent me a couple of bottles of this one to give it a try. So 100% Shiraz grape, and I guess that he removes the skin or presses it very, very quickly, just so it has a very light in color, and it smells like a Riesling or a Pinot Gris. Tastes kind of like a Riesling, like super, super light, very, very fruity though as well. I would say this is a good summer drink. Probably not what I'd usually drink in winter, but he sent it to me and I wanted to give it a try. So that is what I'm drinking tonight. And he actually named it after his son, so it's called Shepard, which is quite sweet. So
Did you taste it before we started the video in case it sucked?
I did. So the bottle is open because I didn't want to open it up and try it for the first time on here, then not like it, and then either one, lie that I liked and said that I liked it if I didn't, or I didn't want to talk bad about it if I didn't like it. But I drank it beforehand. I do like it. It's very fresh. It's something that, I could definitely see sitting around a pool in summer with my sisters, easily polishing off.
4 bottles.
4 bottles. Yeah, probably 4 bottles. So thank you, Bronson and family, for sending me this one.
Excuse me.
You all right?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Frog in my throat.
Oh dear. All right. Picking some mint.
Yeah, just pick some mint from the garden. Everyone's panicked that the mint in our garden's going to take over. So we spoke to a gardener the other day and he goes, well, you just eat it.
Just use
and that
it.
kind of made sense.
It smells good.
Makes perfect sense.
Did you wash it?
Yeah. You just watered the garden, you washed it.
True. Yeah, who knows what's happening in that half an hour.
Okay, so crispy skin salmon. What was that?
We know what you mean.
Crispy skin salmon.
Salmon.
Why can't I say salmon today? You want a hot pan, especially if you're using a cast iron like this. You don't want it like ripping hot. If you put the skin in, ripping hot pan, it's just gonna go like that and go crazy.
It like curls up, doesn't it?
Curls up, yeah, and you will just burn it. So you want a hot pan, but you don't want a crazy hot pan.
And if they don't have cast iron, what are you using?
Anything.
Anything?
Stainless steel,
Yep.
non-stick if you want it in that non-stick life. Whatever.
Sometimes I like the non-stick life.
Yeah, I know, you always use the non-stick pans.
It's just easy to clean. It's good for my eggs that just,
I don't really use them much at all anymore.
you don't, no.
Salt your salmon. I don't bother scoring it. Probably would if I was in a restaurant, but I don't really think it matters that much. Olive oil, because olive oil is good for frying. Don't let the olive oil frying haters say otherwise. It's perfectly safe. You're not going to get carcinogens and die. I promise. There's plenty of research to back that as well. And it tastes much better, and probably better for you than
Love olive oil.
any other oils.
That was an entree last night, just bread dipped in olive oil. So good.
That was my entree last night.
Yeah, what'd you have?
I had a random Vietnamese pork sausage with some nanjum at my desk while I was working. It was very delicious.
I had bread, olive oil, cheese, and charcuterie. It was book club. All right, so that's only dinner's always going to be wine and cheese at book club. So
Okay, skin facing into the pan. Put it away from you. Now you can use a protein press. I'm not going to use a protein press because I've got two different sizes of salmon here, so it's kind of tricky. But you can put like a little weight on top. If you had two small ones, you can kind of use that. But you can also just use your hands and just kind of hold it in a bit. And then just let it do its thing. That's on a medium temperature. It's going to be pretty much fully cooked, especially this piece will be pretty much fully cooked all the way through before we flip it. Just take your time. Probably going to take, I don't know, 8 minutes maybe, 10 minutes maybe for this thicker piece. Flip it. Bosh.
bosh.
Yeah.
The English of you?
Well, yeah, there's that dude on TikTok. He just eats Chinese takeaway.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Right.
bit of a weird thing to be honest.
So last week we asked
Don't be afraid to add more oil too.
asked the viewers what restaurants they miss, what is not there anymore, or maybe they've moved away. What do they miss? And I mentioned Sizzler. Lots of love for Sizzler in the comments. My other Australian-loving, Sizzler-loving friends.
Is it from America? Did we find out?
Sizzler.
Yeah.
I think it's still in America.
Oh,
I don't know if it's from there. Probably is.
probably is.
Yeah, but and you know what? After we did that question, an article came up about this restaurant who has remade the Sizzler cheesy bread in Melbourne and has it on their menu. I can't remember who did the article, probably Broadsheet or Delicious or something. I was like, there you go. I can go all the way to Melbourne. Oh, there is a recipe online, so we can make the famous cheesy bread. And then
Maybe I should make it for the vlog one day.
you should make it for the vlog. We could do a Sizzler special.
It's a special.
Oh, now I'm gonna think of all the things I used to eat at Sizzler, and I'll put
Do you
it
want me
on
to do the whole salad bar?
Yeah, just the dessert bar.
Just the dessert bar, okay.
Someone did make a comment that it's because I kept stealing all their lollies, a reason why they had to shut down.
Yeah, literally. You're the reason that we lost Sizzler.
I don't reckon it was just me. I think it was every preteen kid.
Probably most adults too.
Oh, for sure. And there was also a comment, someone was really disappointed that you didn't mention pie face.
Oh, pie face. It's very, apologies, yeah. How did I not mention pie face?
So is it gone now?
Yeah, it was a pie fast food chain. It was brought out by McDonald's in like the late 90s.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And they like kind of awkwardly just, I guess they would just shut it because it was competition. And then they randomly brought it back. don't know, a while ago, you could go and buy pie-face pies at McDonald's, but
Okay. Now it's gone
no,
again.
Never to be
Shame.
seen. Maybe we should all pitch in and buy the rights off McDonald's.
Start up pie face.
Maybe that would be my first owner restaurant. I'll just start pie-face.
Andy's pie face. And someone did mention there was a chain of shops in Sydney in the 70s and 80s that made nothing but pavlovas.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's controversial.
Yeah.
Considering it's a Kiwi invention.
Not controversial at all. We share things, like the Lemington.
The Lamington is an Australian thing.
Yeah, but it just keeps coming up on Kiwi lists. And then
Brisbane, the Lamington.
Pardon?
It's from Brisbane.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Could be wrong. Someone will tell me in the comments if I'm wrong.
One of the American ones was Shakey's Pizza.
Shakey's
Came up a
Pizza.
couple of times as well. And then lots of mentions of local Italian restaurants that they grew up with that were incredible, no longer around. So, yeah. Well, from that, we're going to get a Sizzler episode at some point. Everyone put your Sizzler orders down below. All right.
All right.
We're getting mashing,
Yeah, just crushing,
crushing. Okay.
We're not going to go... I am going to use a masher, but we're just crushing. Ooh. What else, Caitlin?
Someone asked if we're watching the T20 World Cup.
T20, no, I quite like T20, but no, I don't watch much sport. I watch Formula One. Even still, I very rarely watch a whole race.
Yeah, I don't really watch much sport either. Sorry.
But no T20. I do like T20, that's good. New Zealand's going to win. I actually have no idea how New Zealand's doing at the moment. But they used to be good at cricket. I feel like they've fallen off a bit lately. But my father's a big cricket fan. I'm sure he'll be watching it.
Yeah, he is.
So are my brothers.
He's always
I'm sure they'll
watching
be watching it.
Really?
Yeah. PJ.
Both brothers? They're into
Yeah.
it? There you go.
Paul Herndon will watch any sport you put in front of him. He's like my dad. He was watching. PJ will also watch most sports, but
Okay. Someone asked what the brand of the silver prep bowls
I have no
that
idea.
Andy uses.
I'm sorry.
These things?
I don't think they'll have a brand.
They don't have
They'll
brands.
just be from a kitchen shop.
Just kitchen. Yeah, we used to buy stuff from that Chef's Hat in
Chef's Hat in Melbourne.
In
yeah.
Melbourne,
Or
but-
Nisbets we use.
Nisbets, the catering place. Just pick them up from there. And you've got lots of different sizes.
So all I've done there is put 3 spring onions finely chopped, a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. If I was doing this honestly to a traditional recipe, it would be butter. You wouldn't use olive oil,
Right.
but before someone yells at me in the comments. And then they often, I think it's Scottish champ mash. They often put like cheddar cheese and stuff in it too. But this is, I guess, a really that comment about the James Beard's quote about the gastronomes that count calories is really stuck with
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Very conscious of it now.
Like a tart that
Like it's hard.
looks at her watch.
Yeah,
Counts the time. You love that.
I do. I really enjoyed that one.
You used the stick blender last week.
Yes.
Someone would like to know what are the main benefits of using a stick blender or hand blender from a food prep perspective. What's the best technique for getting out all the lumps and ensuring whatever is stick blended is very smooth?
So a stick blender is good in a domestic kitchen, or any kitchen really, because they're convenient. And you can do quite a few things with them. They're very easy to clean up, unlike traditional blenders. They're small and nimble. They are tricky. Domestic kitchen stick blenders aren't quite as good as the big powerful ones we have in commercial kitchens, because it's not quite as powerful. So it is tricky to get stuff really smooth with them.
Right.
So yeah, if I want something really smooth, I'll use a proper blender.
Okay.
But they're just convenient. Ooh, they're good for lots of things.
Use them for like mayonnaise, right?
And yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. They're handy because they're small and they fit in the little jar that you make the mayonnaise in.
Champ mash.
Delicious. Right. So, what is there a technique like to get the best technique when using it to get the lumps out? Not really.
Just hold your pan on the side like that, and then use your stick blender and just try and get like a vortex or like a continuous whirlpool and just let it rip. Let it rip there, bud.
I was waiting for that.
Shout out to Laurent.
Canadian friend.
Surely you will know who Laurent is. Food creator.
You don't know me?
No, I'm talking to.
Oh, okay. Laurent.
I can only just learn how to pronounce his first name, but no one.
Dagenet. French Canadian. He's over in Paris at the moment.
He's always in Paris at the moment.
Busy boy. Someone did ask, they said that they're going to Sicily with their partner in August. And do we care to share any food places you've been looking at? We haven't done that much research yet on food places. We kind of just got like where we were going and then a couple. There is the cannoli place, which I think is about half an hour outside of Palermo, which I can't remember if it's one of the oldest, like one of the traditional ones, but I think you can get amazing cannoli in many places in Sicily, but that was one place I was looking at. And then Palermo has lots of markets. So from what I hear, you just need to get down to one of the markets and just try the street food. They have really interesting street food there.
Yeah.
Like lots of seafood.
Lots of offal.
Offal. Yeah, it's a really popular sandwich. I think, was it offal in just like a piece of, in like a bun or something? Anyway, there is someone who is from Sicily who was in the comments on last week's video, and I hit them up for some recommendations and they put a massive list of recommendations of where to eat in Sicily. So if you go to last week's video, that comment will be in there and there's tons of recommendations, so start there. But if anything else comes up, I'll definitely share it. Your first salad?
Fresh. Okay, this salmon's looking good. This piece here, you can see it's almost cooked all the way through. So we can flip that little piece.
Give it a little flip.
Give it a flipper. So when you're flipping fish like this, if you're worried about it sticking, you just get it under it and lift it, lift it. So push under and lift. Don't try and scrape. If you scrape, you'll rip the skin. If you just lift, it should come off just like so. Oh, look at the color, it's beautiful.
So beautiful.
Stunning.
Yeah.
So, and if I was in a restaurant or if I was feeling French,
yeah,
I was gonna swear and I'd just stop myself. Put a whole lot of butter in there, just pepper and salt, and then nappe it over and just, you know, healthy.
Yeah.
Boring. Look at that. That was on no more than, it's on the low heat now. Beautiful crispy skin. Pans don't need to be outrageously hot.
They don't need to be.
Don't. And knives. You've all asking a knife video. We're actually going to film it tomorrow. We're about to go do a whole bunch of traveling. We will do our vlog. We're going to LA next week.
Yeah, we're going to
LA next week, which is really exciting. Can't wait. We will shoot a vlog there.
Yeah, so then this video, the knife video will come out next week, and then we'll do a video from LA the week after.
But won't tonight's video come out tomorrow?
No, it's the knife video.
Oh, the knife video, yeah, sure.
The knife video. Someone asked, any TV chefs you would like to do a collaboration with?
Ooh.
Gino, Gordon, Jamie, James,
What did you say?
Martin.
Kiwi chefs or
No,
Oh,
TV,
TV
chefs. Curtis, etc. TV chefs.
I'll collab with anyone. Anyone that. I like, sure. All of the above.
Yeah,
Yeah. Gino's pretty funny. I do like Gino.
he is funny.
Jamie, I don't think Jamie's ever done a collab.
Maybe it's more of a TV collab
Yeah.
rather than
Than
a
a social media.
social collab.
Gordon seems to feel like he's like, he doesn't really do collabs. He kind of
Well,
like.
he's busy.
True.
Every week he's starting something new.
He's got like 500 TV shows.
Yeah, he's a busy man.
Who else? TV chef. Oh, there's a few like of the older ones that.
Oh, Huey.
Huey, yeah, I have messaged Huey. He popped up on TikTok the other day.
Is he still doing some TikTok?
He's doing TikTok still.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Nigella should be good.
Yeah, Angel's lovely.
That was lovely. I'd love to do something with Maggie.
I was
but
about to say she's not really doing anything anymore. Well,
Maggie's-
she's not making TV shows anymore, but
It's my claim to fame.
Maggie Beer.
I've had lunch with Maggie Beer. It was amazing.
Would you like to have lunch with her again?
Eh?
Would you like to have lunch with her again?
I'd love to have lunch with her. I'd love to cook her lunch.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Oh, there you go. Maggie, there's your invite.
Yeah. Maggie, you want to come do a back of house episode? You're always welcome.
Come and join us.
Come and join us. I'm sure the audience would like to see it.
Oh yeah, that'd be so good. It would be fun to just get someone else on these episodes.
Yeah, it would be. It's always. I don't ever know. What, the audience sounds too official. Family sounds too like wanky. The family. It sounds kind of wanky.
The people.
The people know. That's a bit derogatory.
No, it's not.
The people.
We are the people.
We are the people.
We're all people.
We are.
I don't know. Watchers, viewers. That's our community.
Community. That's a good word.
The community.
There you go.
very
Crispy
much
skinned salmon, champ mash, and then just some real simple zucchinis with lemon and mint. Doesn't get much simpler than that around here.
It's a good simple dinner, but it's pretty tasty.
Well, we haven't tasted it yet.
Well, I've had it before though. Are we gonna serve it up, or we're just?
No, we're going to put it on the table and we're going to eat it.
We're gonna. Okay, cool.
Do you have
Table
anything
dinner.
else for the community?
For the community. No, we can wait. I mean, we've got a video tomorrow, so there's more questions that I can sort of ask in there.
Cool.
So,
Be a different one next week's video. because I'm just going to put all my knives out.
Talk about knives, which you've actually never done.
No, and more. I mean, I think talking about like I've said many times, I'm not a knife geek, and I'll touch briefly on what knives are used for what. But there's some nice little stories, so I think that's interesting.
Yeah, I think that's interesting as well. Okay, that'll be good. All right, I'll save some. Or there will be room for questions, or will it be very knife.
We'll
I do actually have
play.
knife-related questions.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I have two more questions. Maybe we'll answer those and then we'll sign out. One for you, one for me.
Sounds good.
Just a question for Andy. What does he think of YouTube Shorts? I wish Shorts were banned from YouTube. They should be for Instagram. I hate when I go to subscription, it's full of everybody's shorts. On YouTube, I'd rather it just be videos.
Well,
Old school YouTuber.
Old school YouTuber. I am an old school. I'm not an old school YouTube creator, but I'm an old school consumer of YouTube. But I embraced it. I embraced the short form content, and it doesn't really bother me with how the page is laid. I'm not just kissing YouTube's bum. I quite like it, and shorts is what's growing our channels, so that's why I like it.
Yeah.
So the exposure we've got, it's interesting because if you said 5 years ago, your main YouTube channel has 4.6 million followers, you'd be expecting that channel to do easily 1 million views on a new video in 24 hours. Now, because most of our audience is actually shorts audience, not long form audience, and we've slowly been chipping away. We're kind of 100,000 views in the first 24 hours on the main channel. So it's kind of just changed. It's changed kind of dynamics a bit. And I know that a lot of the old school YouTubers, creators, are not fans of shorts.
Yes.
But I guess I'm a new school YouTube creator, and
Yes, but how? I agree, and I'm for shorts because it's definitely, from the creator side, it's definitely helped the YouTube business as a consumer. And I'm a new consumer to YouTube. I wouldn't say I've been watching it that long, but I feel like YouTube separates them relatively well. My videos are always lumped together. You can easily sort of avoid the shorts if you don't want to watch them. But I do go to YouTube to watch long format videos. I've never spent any time in shorts.
No, I don't watch short form content on YouTube. I watch short form content on Instagram and TikTok.
Instagram and TikTok, yeah. Instagram if I want to watch people that I'm subscribed to. TikTok for just random videos that it's going to feed me, and sometimes it's a surprise, and sometimes it's a good surprise, sometimes it's a really bad one. So.
What's the other one?
It's for me. Do you have any orange wine recommendations? I do love orange wine. A lot of people actually starting to call it amber wine as well.
It kind of went out of vogue, didn't it?
I think the orange wine, a little bit. Maybe amber's a little bit cooler, I don't know. But yes, my all-time favorite is Cullen Amber, which is from WA.
Vineyard comes up a lot, Caitlin. You're a bit of a fangirl of Cullen Vineyard.
I am. Mainly because of that wine. I love it. And some of their wines are pricey. They're beautifully made wines, so they're the prices are all justified, but the Cullen Amber is a really beautiful wine. So I've drunk it a fair bit. But I have one in the fridge at the moment. It's by Sven Jodski. It's an amber one as well. That is from the Barossa, South Australia. Unico Zello, they have an iconic orange wine called Esoterico. I think it's one of their most popular wines, so give that one a try. What is ours? Latter from Victoria, Owen Latter, he has one or two. I think it's called Rattlesnake. And there's another one called Small Fry Tangerine Dream. So they're a few of the orange or amber wines that I've picked up and enjoyed. And they're not too, I don't love the really over the top, funky orange wines. They have a place, absolutely, but I like ones that are a little bit more refined, and all of these ones are delicious and slightly more refined, not too funky. So you can give it a go. Okay.
See you when we see you in shorts.
Not on this channel, though.
No, not on this channel. We don't do
We're
shorts
all about
on this channel. Yeah, we're real YouTubers on this channel. Bad audio and terrible lighting.
Do you have it's your turn to ask a question.
Oh,
you say bad audio? What's wrong with the audio?
No, audio's fine. Lighting's good too. I'm just lighting better be good. All right, well, talking about. Hey Siri and Tom. Talking about shorts.
Sorry, I can't get that info for you here.
Oh, okay, didn't ask for any. I have to set a timer because the camera runs out, but that camera's done anyway, it doesn't matter. Question. Who is your favourite food creator that's not Andy Cooks?
Oh.
See you next week.
Good question.